Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Laura and Antonio's virtual jazz club, and happy Monday. This is the start of week 17.
17, yeah.
It was 16 going on 17, and now we've arrived there. Thank you all so much for joining us, and thank you to all of our patrons out there who have made this virtual jazz club possible for us for 17 weeks. We're so grateful for all your support. Tonight we'd like to start off with a composition by the pianist Benny Green, and this was actually dedicated to the bassist Ray Brown, and this tune is called Ray of Light. That was called Ray of Light, composed by the pianist Benny Green and dedicated to the bassist Ray Brown. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Feel free to leave us a comment and say hello. We're going to read through the comments once halfway through the set and then one more time at the end, so we hope you will leave a comment and say hi. Next, we'd like to play our arrangement of a tune from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. This is a classic song called Pure Imagination, and this arrangement has different time signatures and keys and different things that it goes through.
Did you speak it okay?
Yep. That was Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and we used a lot of imagination to come up with that arrangement. Excuse me. So we are still, as we mentioned last night, and so many of you in the community are aware, we're so sorry to know about the passing of the great Jack Garner. He was such a dear friend of ours, and he just had an amazing impact on our life and was so supportive of both Antonio and me and our music career here, and was such an advocate for everything that we did, and we just miss him so much. And he loved music. He had a lot of favorite songs that he loved to request when he and Bonnie attended our performances, and we were always so excited to play these tunes for him because we love them all. Last night we played one of his favorites, Mood Indigo, but now with a little more preparation between last night and tonight, we have a few more tunes on the program that we know that he loved, and we would like to play them for him now, just as a way of remembering him through music. So this was a really special tune for him, Georgia on My Mind, and Ray Charles actually did a concert at Jack's university when Jack was in school, and apparently Jack was selected to pick Ray up from the airport and drive him to the campus, and it was, of course, such a memorable experience for him. And then apparently that night at the concert, Ray Charles actually dedicated Georgia on My Mind to Jack, and I think it was probably one of the highlights of his life, and he always remembered that story fondly. He wrote about it in his book, From My Seat on the Aisle, and so we'd like to play this now for in memory of Jack Garner, Georgia on My Mind. This was composed by Hoagie Carmichael. was Georgia on My Mind, and that was dedicated to our dear friend Jack Garner. It's one of his all-time favorite songs, and I know Ray Charles was just a musician he loved so much. We're going to take a quick break and just read through the comments and say hello to you all. And I'll also just take this moment to say thank you once again to all of our patrons out there for making this virtual Jazz Club possible for us. If you'd like to become a patron of our Jazz Club, you can click on the link right in the video here, or if you're not watching on a touchscreen device, you can just go to lauradubin.com and then click on the music/store page. And when you get to that page, you'll find 3 ways you can make a contribution. The first way is
purchase our albums.
The second is
make a one-time donation.
And the third option is
become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And if you'd like to make a contribution but you'd rather not do it online, you can always send us a Facebook message or email me through the contact form on my website, and we can talk about another method. All right, let's see who's watching here. I see Alejandro and your ma are both watching. Hola!
Gracias, Ma. Gracias, Ale.
Saludos. Thank you for watching. Pardon me. Sierra. Hi, Sierra. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you, Sierra.
She says, happy week 17. Sierra and Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Mark.
Sierra and Mark here listening to your wonderful jazz on this post-July 4th Monday. Hope you both stay cool today. Thank you so much for your lovely tribute to Jack last night. Mark and I both love your music. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're so glad to have you here tonight and last night as well. Thank you. Joni and Alicia, hi. Thank you for watching.
Joni and Alicia, thank you.
We say happy Monday. Happy Monday to you too. Looking forward as always to unwind and listen to your soothing and uplifting jazz music. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Donna, hey Donna, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Hey, thank you, Donna.
She says, I love the tribute that we did last night. Thank you. I posted lots of photos and videos of him. The cultural scene of Rochester will never be the same without him. Very true.
Yes.
So true. When I think of Rochester, he's honestly, I think, kind of like the definitive Rochester person. He was just at every event in town.
Exactly.
And was so supportive of the music and arts community, and just he'll really be missed.
All the Eastman House, the
the
school, to the jazz festival. It's so many things that he was very.
He was always
important
emceeing
icon,
at the Jazz Fest every year.
Yes.
It was always really fun being at the shows that he introduced because he did it with so much enthusiasm, as he always does. Yeah. Joni says, oh my goodness, I love Pure Imagination. Oh, thank you. One of my all-time favorite movies and songs. Thank you for playing it. That's so wonderful. We're so glad you like that one. Such a classic movie. Linda, hey Linda, thank you for watching.
Hey Linda, thank you.
She says watching with a thumbs up and a heart. Thank you. She said Jack did love Georgia on My Mind. He mentioned it often. Nice arrangement. Thank you so much. And Linda, you're also going to enjoy this next piece.
Because I remember that Linda likes this one too.
Yeah. So we're going to also dedicate the next 2 pieces to Jack. This is like the night of playing his favorite music. And we'd also like to dedicate this to Linda because we know how much you love this piece. This piece and this album, the Ramsey Lewis Trio, had made a recording of this song called Delilah, or Delilah's theme. And apparently this was the album that made Jack fall in love with jazz. And of course, jazz became just a huge part of his life after that. I believe this was when he was a teenager that he first got this record. And we had never heard that piece before until he mentioned it. And I might have gone through life without ever hearing it.
Yeah, I love the epic arrangement. You will.
Yeah, it's got many different, just different sections. It's like a piece that really takes you on a journey. Yeah. So Jack told us about this piece, and then we always enjoyed playing it every time he came to our live performances. So this is called Delilah, and this is inspired by the Ramsey Lewis Trio's arrangement. That was called Delilah, and that arrangement was by the Ramsey Lewis Trio. And that's another tune that we dedicate to Jack Garner, because that was the piece of music that made him fall in love with jazz. And we are so happy that he shared that piece with us. I might have never heard it otherwise. The next piece, we just couldn't pass this moment by without playing a piece from a movie. This was actually from the movie Samson and Delilah. Just one of the most classic movies of all time, because, of course, that was Jack's life, the movies. He was a movie reviewer for the Gannett newspapers, and I love reading his reviews because I don't think the word critic is quite the way that I would describe how he wrote, because he really tried to make you want to see the movie. And something that I actually read yesterday in the article about him was that he would always try to find something good about every film.
Even in the conversations, he was always with the point of view that always something is good in every single movie or piece of music or whatever topic.
Definitely. So I know that the movie Casablanca was one of his 3 favorite movies, and I hope I'm correct about this. I know Casablanca was one of the 3, and I believe On the Waterfront and Lawrence of Arabia were the other 2.
He has this big frame with a poster, the
Yeah,
original
right.
cartel in his living room.
Yeah, I remember that
when
now.
we were
Yeah.
in his house, and it's a huge poster of
Yeah.
Lawrence of Arabia.
It had beautiful photography, that movie, so it's a
Yes.
great one to have a poster of. But we thought this would just be a perfect tune to play for Jack now. This is As Time Goes By from Casablanca. That was As Time Goes By from the movie Casablanca, and we dedicate that with so much love to Jack Garner and to Bonnie and all the Garner family during this time. We know that was a really special song for Jack. Thank you all so much for spending your Monday evening with us. It's just been a pleasure having you here, and we appreciate having an audience to share our music with during this time. It's been so wonderful to do this for 17 weeks. and we look forward to just continuing it for as long as possible. Tonight, we'd like to finish with one of our arrangements that was recorded on our classical jazz album, which we released last year. And this is our arrangement of Hoedown by Aaron Copland.
This is dedicated to Cy Weisman. If he's watching, hopefully you're watching, Cy. We miss you, Cy.
Yeah. This is one of my grandpa's favorite pieces that we play, so we always like to play this one for him. That was Aaron Copland's Hoedown from his ballet Rodeo, classic American composition. And you can hear that on our album called Classical Jazz, which we released last year. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. That's all the music for today, but we hope to see you again tomorrow night. And I think I saw a few more comments popping up, so I'm just going to check over here once again. And thank you one more time to all of our patrons for supporting this virtual jazz club. If you'd like to become a patron, you can click on the link right in the video or simply go to lauradubin.com and then click on the music/store page. And you can make a one-time donation or become a monthly subscriber, or you can purchase our albums. All right. Oh, I see that Bruno Charavet is watching over on YouTube.
Oh, bonjour.
Bonjour, Bruno. It's probably bonsoir, actually.
Bonsoir.
It's the middle of the night where you are. Thank you so much for being here. And I didn't mention our Paris album tonight, but we hope that you'll all check out our new album called Pieces of Paris, which is an audio and video album. And the video actually features some of Bruno's wonderful photos. There's a piece that
Le Canapé.
The piece called Le Canapé, exactly. Le Canapé was a jazz club in Paris where we performed, and our friend Bruno took many wonderful photos that night, and that's the name of one of the tunes on the album, so that video contains a lot of Bruno's photos. So, merci! Thank you so much for watching, Bruno!
Monsieur Bruno.
Yeah. It's very, very late there. What's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, probably 2 in the morning? Are they 6 hours ahead?
Yeah. Bruno has a good life.
You're a night owl, yeah.
Sois le beef.
Exactly.
Sois
Joie
le
de
beef.
vivre, yeah.
Sois le beef.
All right, let's see where I left off. Over here. Rosa. Hi, Rosa. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Rosa.
Great to have you here.
Is that Facebook or YouTube?
This is Facebook now.
Facebook.
Went back over here. She says, another hot day. Yes, it sure was. Linda says, thank you for Delilah. Always love to hear you play that. Thank you so much. We always think of you, Linda, when we play this one now. Yeah. Such a beautiful piece and so emotional. Betsy. Hi, Betsy. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, Betsy.
She says, I really loved as time goes by. Thank you so much. And what a great tribute to Jack Garner. He'll be greatly missed. Thank you so much, Betsy.
Thank you, Betsy.
And I know that you were at many of the concerts that we did with Jack, so we're glad that you were a part of that with us.
Yes, always. We remember Betsy and of course
and
Paul. Always.
Yeah.
Well, we miss him also, but
yes,
we
so
send you
much.
our love and respect, Betsy. Thank you. Thank you for
a
watching.
Big hug.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you again tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Bye.
Bye-bye.